Good morning, everyone. We welcome you to the IGBC Green Property Show 2024. So our dignitaries have arrived. So it's my privilege to invite our dignitaries to the inaugural session. So my request, Shri Uttam Kumar Reddy Garu, Minister of Irrigation, Food and Civil Supplies, Government of Telangana, to come onto the stage, please. May I request Shri D. Sridhar Babu Garu, Minister of IT, Electronics and Communication, Industry and Commerce and Legislative Affairs, Government of Telangana, to please come on to the stage. May I request C. Shekhar Reddy Garu, National Vice Chairman IGBC and CIA Telangana Immediate Past Chairman, Mr. Srinivas Murthy, Co-Chair IGBC Hyderabad Chapter, Mr. Anand, Deputy Executive Director CIA IGBC, to come on to the stage, please. Before we get into the inaugural session, so may I request all the dignitaries to please come for join us to the lamp lighting. So we request for the lamp lighting before we proceed, sir. So we are privileged to have all the dignitaries here, and now we will proceed to our inaugural session of the IGBC Green Property Show 2024. To deliver the welcome address, I would like to invite Mr. M. Anand, Deputy Executive Director, CIIGBC.
So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very warm welcome to one and all to the world's most unique and only green property show, showcasing only IGBC certified, pre-certified and certified projects. Here at this property show, we take immense pride in showcasing amazing green properties only adopting IGBC rating program in Hyderabad alone. So Hyderabad is very unique. World's greenest building is in Hyderabad, that is IGBC CIS headquarters. World's first green airport is in Hyderabad. World's first individual houses in Hyderabad. World's first secretariat building going green is in Hyderabad. Again here, many property shows are held in Hyderabad, but with the support of CREDAI members, Government of Telangana, and showcasing IGBC certified projects alone is happening for the first time in the whole world actually. So we in IGBC are very privileged to have honorable ministers and Government of Telangana support. In spite of their busy schedule, both the ministers have come to grace the occasion and give us more and more inspiration. Give a big round of applause to both the ministers, Mr. Uttam Reddy Garu and Mr. Sridhar Babu Garu. So we in IGBC are very much privileged to all the developers, architects, all the MEP consultants, ISHRE members and other association members who are all actively involved. So we in IGBC are delighted to have all the support from Government of Telangana, and with the CREDAI members' support, we are able to host the world's one and only property show showcasing only IGBC pre-certified project. we are running short of time, I don't want to go into the details. We in IGBC are very much blessed to have our chairman, Mr. Shekhar Reddy Garu, who is leading us from the front for the last 25 years, and he has been promoted as a national chairman for IGBC hardly few days ago. Let me request you to put your hands together in welcoming Mr. Shekhar Reddy Garu to deliver the chairman address for the IGBC's Green Property Show. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, respected Uttam Kumar Reddy Garu, Minister of Irrigation, Food and Civil Supplies, Government of Telangana, respected the Sridhar Babu Garu, Minister for Information Technology, Electronics and Communications, Industries and Commerce, and Legislative Affairs, Government of Telangana, my colleague, Architect Srinivasa Murthy Garu, Vice Chair of the IGBC Hyderabad, and Mr. Anand, Deputy Executive Director, IGBC, and my other friends from the industry, especially Mr. Rajshekar Reddy Garu, President Kredai, Hyderabad, and S. Narasimha Reddy Garu, past National Chairman of the Builders Association of India, Mr. Mahib Singh Tapar, R.S. Reddy Garu, the Vice Chairman of the CA Telangana, Raj Kumar, the National Vice President, ACCE, Mr. Anchuri Garu, Sridhar from Naredco, and other my distinguished developer friends, exhibitors, officials, and other office bearers of different associations, and the press and media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. First of all, I can only tell you, we are all fortunate here. Personally, my developer, all friends, whenever Uttam Kumar Reddy Garu, Sridhar Babu Garu comes, it is a good sign for us. You know, when I in fact, when my felicitation was there and I became a newly elected president of the Kredai National, Uttam Kumar Reddy Garu was one of the chief guests. Then this type of gathering was there, big gathering was there. Uttam was surprised. Shekhar, how come for you people, like you people also, we are politicians, but for industrialists also so many gathering will be there. He was asking me. So, and a very short span of time, always, last time also, this time also, last ATA meeting we had, within, I think when we met to him, within 2 minutes he agreed, I have meeting, in between I'll break the meeting, I'll come and address ATA representative and we'll go. He maintained the time. And my experience with Sridhar Babu Garu is very different. Always last moment I will request him. And he will always tell me, at the gunpoint you are asking me to come. Even this function also yesterday it happened. I have been trying last 3-4 days, it could not happen. And in fact we were expecting the Honorable Chief Minister, but due to some other assignment, he has told me that why don't you, I'll send Sridhar Babu Garu, he is the right person. Sir, thank you very much, sir. Always you, both of them are good hands for industry, sir. And whatever help from entire industry, we are with you, sir, with the government. And there is no hesitation in any moment. And we also always try to approach you and come and utilize the platform, try to encourage us. Not only real estate, sir. Real estate is only byproduct, sir. Main IT, manufacturing, other sectors. If they come, the employment generation is there. This industry will survive. And for the last 2 decades, we are doing extremely well. Hyderabad, in fact, the recent CAA Knight Frank next decade report, it says Hyderabad is the 4th city, which is growing fast, very fast, rapidly it is growing. And they also recommended, it will also go further also in future. And there is a estimation about 7.8 crores dwelling units requirement is there next decade. That is their estimation. The huge requirement is there. And we only hope from the government on daily basis, whatever the developments are happening, it will be, it will be posted to the public, it will be posted to the international, the market will be definitely, it will, real estate, sir, is basically a perception. It's a perception-driven market. So when the government comes out with the various, schemes and policies and ease of doing business and tax rationalization, definitely it will pick up. And also with your intervention and all, we got fortunate to this time 4 or 5 bankers also here, and their intervention is also required whenever there is interest subsidy or the lower interest rate of home loans, even industry will pick it up. But fortunately, sir, Hyderabad is doing well, and after COVID, larger apartments, there is a huge demand. Before that, 2-bedroom people used to ask. Now after COVID, the people are preferring 3-bedroom. And industry also, if you can see, there is a big change. We never imagined that developers will go and construct 6,000 square feet apartments, 12,000 square feet, 15,000 square feet, each apartment, each floor, 1 or 2 apartments. So that culture has come now. People are moving to living independent houses and going to the apartment culture, wherein about 7-star what you call clubhouse facilities are available. Standalone apartments, people, even the young generation also, they are not preferring. Maybe sometimes the budget crisis constraint they are going. Otherwise, everybody is preferring the gated communities. And for our surprise, sir, Hyderabad is having second highest tall buildings in the country. Hyderabad. It shows our potential, and also our technological experts in Hyderabad. Developers can build tall buildings and delivery, fast delivery also. And it also shows the economic prosperity of the people who are willing to buy this type of tall buildings and higher square foot of apartments. So that means the economy of the state is extremely good. The people are prospering here, industrialists are, all sectors, all verticals of industries are doing very, very well in Hyderabad. And sir, this is a unique show, sir. I think nobody else globally has done this show. We started first edition last year. These are projects, whatever you are witness, sir, they are all pre-certified and certified residential projects of the IGBC. And they are only allowed, we are non-certified projects we are not allowing here. This is the uniqueness of this. And last time was a great success. A lot of walk-ins were there, about 12,000 walk-ins were there. The exhibitors were very happy, sir. This time about 70 developers are exhibiting about 70,000 apartments, sir. It is like roughly we estimated about 16 to 17 crores SFT. And if I convert roughly the quantum of turnover, Sridhar Babu Garu, sir, here 70 stalls are there, sir, about 75,000 apartments, and roughly consisting of 16 to 17 crores of SFT. If you convert into the money-wise, roughly 1 lakh crores, sir. That is the asset in this 2 halls. It is exhibited. It is deliverable from 6 months to 4 years also, depending on the phase-wise. They construct depending on the demand and booking. So that is the quantum of the green buildings showcased here, sir. And we have also about 1.4 billion SFT of residential the green buildings certified here, and about 800 plus projects are there in Telangana alone. And this is the IGBC, sir. We stand globally and second, sir, as far as the green footprint is concerned. We stand today as 10.65 billion, 11.65 billion square foot, which is second largest globally, and consisting of about 13,000 odd projects across the country, sir. And our main intention is of this showcasing, sir. One is to show these developers, these green crusaders in the society. They are doing good for the environment. That is one. Second thing, the sustainability part should become like a sorrow for a Lifebuoy soap. Every household should know what is sustainability, what is green building, how they are saving the power, how they are saving the water, how they are saving their monthly maintenances, and how the durability of the construction, and what is the quality of air inside the built form. And the third party, the research shows in most of the IT buildings also, the absenteeism has come down, sir. And the sickness has come down because the good quality of air within the built form. So these are the third party, they are verified and certified, sir. And then, and what my request is only, before anybody goes in a big way, let Hyderabad be a global sustainable city. That global sustainable city will attract global investment, because every global investor today is looking for a certified building, a certified built space. And everybody who are looking for that, Hyderabad should be a destination. I think on sustainability basis also, we can draw huge the investments. That should be the priority of the government. And we are working for the last 2 decades from the IGBC side. We have developed all type of infrastructure and also the manpower also, certifying agents also we have developed. They are available across the country. Building material also about 8,300 building material we have certified as a Green Pro, and it's doing extremely well. And sir, our own people from this land, people have settled globally. They are rich enough, they are knowledgeable, they have technology, they are running big companies globally. And your call from the government, if a call goes to a request call goes to our NRIs across the globe, I think their investments will come to in a big way. The reverse migration may also take place. For this necessary arrangement has to be made in the government. Maybe you have to have a special portfolio for that NRI's investment. I think anyway Sridhar Babu Garu is going to for ATA meeting, another meeting. Your call, our government call, definitely bring back the reverse migration and rich experience, and whatever the factories or companies they have, they can open up their outlets here. That is a good opportunity. And yesterday when I was talking to Sridhar Babu Garu, we were saying we want to start the skill centers here in Telangana. I think there is a huge opportunity, sir. They may also fund, global friends also can fund apart from the Indian corporates. With this, sir, thank you very much for your readily agreeing to come and participating and encouraging all of us. And thanks to all the exhibitors for your cooperation, your support. And thank you all the press and electronic media. For the last 20 years, you have been supporting us. We have reached this stage. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Shekhar Reddy, for your kind address, and you have been steering the green building movement of IGBC. So now I take privilege in inviting Dr. Shri D. Sridhar Babu Garu, Minister of IT, Electronics and Communication, Industry and Commerce and Legislative Affairs, Government of Telangana, to address his
లైటింగ్ బాగాలేకుంటే శేఖర్ రెడ్డి గారు ఎట్లా తీసిన అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు ఐజీబీసీ గ్రీన్ ప్రాపర్టీ షో ఈ ఇనాగ్రేషన్కు సంబంధించి ప్రారంభోత్సవం చేసిన మా సీనియర్ నాయకులు గౌరవ ఇరిగేషన్ మరియు సివిల్ సప్లైస్ మంత్రి గారు ఉత్తమ్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి గారు, ఈ సభా కార్యక్రమానికి అధ్యక్షత వహిస్తా ఉన్న ఆనంద్ గారు, అదేవిధంగా నేషనల్ చైర్మన్గా మొన్ననే ఈ మధ్యలో వైస్ చైర్మన్గా నియామకులైన మన రాష్ట్ర ప్రతినిధి, వీఆర్ సో ప్రౌడ్ ఆఫ్ యూ బికమింగ్ ద వైస్ చైర్మన్ శేఖర్ రెడ్డి గారికి, అదేవిధంగా శ్రీనివాసమూర్తి గారికి, మా మిత్రులు రాజశేఖర్ రెడ్డి గారికి, అండ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ మీడియా, అండ్ ఈ ప్రత్యేకంగా ఈ ఐజీబీసీ కౌన్సిల్కు సంబంధించిన అందరు కూడా స్టేక్ హోల్డర్స్, నాట్ ఓన్లీ ద 17 the stall exhibitors, so many civilians are also there, and many people who are concerned with the environment are also here, and the friends from media. And very good morning, and I thank Shekhar Reddy Garu and his team for inviting me for this property show. Indeed, I have to say this is the first time 24 hours before he gave me the invitation. Otherwise, he would have given the invitation an hour back. So, Shekhar Reddy Garu is a renowned person who always believes in whatever he does. His commitment, I think, his commitment for the industry, his commitment for the cause, and his commitment to enrich the property value in the state. You know, even though we were in opposition, me and our senior leader, Uttam Kumar Reddy, we always used to see Shekhar Reddy always in the forefront to see the industry should grow. And the positive aspect is always agile. Now, whenever you call, if you talk to him at midnight, 12 o'clock also, he's in the same spirit. So, this spirit, I believe, has occupied the national stage, and he has become the vice chairman. So with this, you know, few things I would like to, whatever has been told by Anand Garu and Shekhar Reddy Garu. So first of all, out of the 17 SDG goals, I believe 11 to 12 self-sustainable goals are related to your industry. Either it may be the construction, or it may be the energy, or it may be the use of all these concrete materials and all. So most of all this sustainable development goals enshrined by the United Nations, the most of the responsibility lies in the industry, especially in the construction industry. As far as my knowledge goes, specifically in construction industry, whatever the energy we produce, it takes about almost 40%. 40% of the energy, whether it is in demand or in production, is consumed by the construction industry. At the same time, more than that, your carbon emission is also high. It is not equal, it is more than what you consume. Whatever you are consuming, the carbon emission is also too high. So whatever you are trying to create a carbon free and a green print for the state of Telangana first and to the nation at large. We have seen in the newspapers in the COP26, by 2070, our country should become net zero emission of carbon, right? So it's a long way to go. But the construction industry has committed itself. By 2050, you will become the net zero. So it's a very, very hard, tough journey until and unless we sensitize each and every civilian. And also many architects would have been here. The architects, you know, out of rat race, you know, the property dealers out of the rat race, we in the governance are very, very pragmatic and very, very sensitive to the part that we only encourage the greenfield industry partners. So I was just talking to Srinivas Murthy Garu. We have to include the brownfield areas too. We have to include the brownfield areas where it's a big challenge, because the greenfield, the industry partners would be sensitized with shows like this, with the sensitization themes like that. But the buildings or huge structures which are already there for the past 60 to 70 years, how well we will make them net zero complacent. So that is a big challenge before IGBC, I believe. And that also, if you can take into aspect and go along with it, that can be a great help. And by 2070, as enshrined by the Indian government, we may be a net zero nation altogether. And in terms of, you know, we are proud to say that we have started this green initiative, construction of the green buildings in 2003, right? 2003, when a building has come in the state of erstwhile Andhra Pradesh, now Telangana, in the capital city of Hyderabad in 2003. This is 2024. 2 decades have been passed. And step by step, the IGBC has taken a prominent role in sensitizing and educating the people, and especially educating the construction partners, how well we can use the natural resources. The point here to make here is, on the governance levels also, even though it's a national government or the state government, we are trying to conserve our energy. Even it may be the electricity, or it's a water, or use of and cycling and recycling of what we use is the priority of the government right now. In a total disbanding of plastic, we started this initiative long time back, 15 years back. I do remember when Dr. Manmohan Singh made an impactful speech, a day where we have to disown this plastic. We started the innings from there. 15 years hence from now, because as a civil supplies minister, when I was a decade back, I used to go and visit supermarkets. We used to check whether they are using plastic material and all. We used to sensitize them like that. The departments were very keen, very proactive in educating them, sensitizing many people, and the regulatory mechanisms are in place. We have absolute regulatory mechanism in place, but the execution is going on a slow and very snail pace, and we will take it to the next level where, the green energy is being conserved and the carbon emission comes to a minimum level. So the footprint of the carbons, as you see in the international arena also, the people like Shekhar Reddy or somebody who are into that industry, in the property industry or in the building industry, in times to come, they will have the carbon credits. So carbon credits, as all you people know, tomorrow that will become like your credit card points. If there is a negative points in the credit card, you may not get even a single loan or nothing can be borrowed. In the same way, 10 years down the lane, if you don't have the carbon credits, if you want to upscale the industry or the personal, at the personal level also, the governance at the national level and the state level will also go for it. The licenses will be, or the bank loans or the credit will be issued on the carbon credits. That is, I think, the aim and goal of the United Nations. So when we are embarking the story of a net zero, and it's our arduous duty to see that what the property, the green property show which has been held, and I sincerely feel that, you are doing a great job. This is the platform where you are trying to sensitize, where you are trying to educate, including your partners and including all the civilians of this state. And we are proud to say, when Mr. Srinivas Murthy was just saying that we are Telangana is the third highest state in terms of creating green buildings. So that a huge credence has to go to your council here, which you have done a great job. And all the, Philip and all the partners who have taken keen interest in that, I congratulate you all. And the other part of this, my senior minister would say more things about what Telangana would be tomorrow. But as the IT and industry ministry, I'm telling you assured, on behalf of our Chief Minister, Mr. Revant Reddy, and all our colleagues, we assure the industry. And tomorrow, we are planning, and our vision is, in terms of IT, even though we rank number 2 right now in the nation after Karnataka, our plan and vision is to grow the IT industries to the peak, and in 5 years' term, and I can assure you, everybody, whatever the exports of 2,50,000 crores, we would be increasing double, just within 4.5 years, because 5 months have been passed, and we have embarked the journey. So out of this 5 months, 2 months have been consumed by the election court. We have set the path in the early 3 months, and you all know that when we had gone to Davos, everybody was very, very apprehensive. our government is too positive. We don't want to dismantle the structures created by earlier governments. This is a continuous journey where we still think that, our predecessors, before them, we were there. Before us, some other government was there. But if you see the journey of IT from 1992, where we laid the foundation stone for the software technology park till now, the journey has been continuing with a fast speed. And in terms of first decade of IT, when HITEX city has come down during opponent's regime, we continued our journey. We didn't disturb the journey. And when it has come, when the international community of the software or IT years has come to peak, our software guys here and the people who are residing outside our nation were very encouraging to help the industry back in Hyderabad. That's the real reason we have grown multifold. Now we will be growing. Definitely over the next 4 years, we will see that, it grows exponentially. I can guarantee that. And whatever we have reflected in Davos in Switzerland, when we had gone there, we tried to convince the investor, and many people were very apprehensive. The last year, before our regime, the investment were about 19,500 crores, almost about 20,000 crores. So our Chief Minister, Mr. Revant Reddy, and all our ministers were very keen to bring in investments. For that, we made a solid fundamental exercise. It's not so easy to bring in investments. To create confidence in the new government, even maybe Shekhar Reddy wouldn't have had the confidence, or Mr. Anand wouldn't have had the confidence, and Mr. Srinivas Murthy wouldn't have had a confidence in us. But we thought of creating confidence that we will continue the good policies. And that's the real reason we brought in certain changes in our policy. The policy changes made us to bring in more investment. Ultimately, we could able to rope in the double the number, 40,000 crore investment to our state. For the past 3 months, we have put everything into action. So that will show the dividends in couple of months. I can say that, we are becoming the data warehouse capital of India. All the data warehouses are coming down to Hyderabad to put their shops. So they need lots of, infrastructural projects in and around their ecosystem, so that it shall be useful for all the employees who come over there, who would like to have the best of the education, best of the residential accommodation, best of the facilities available. That's the real reason they are coming down from China, they are coming down from Delhi, they are coming down from, changing their destination from Bangalore to Hyderabad. For that, these sort of initiatives, IGBC initiatives, will definitely help, because everybody are looking for sustainability, long-term sustainability. And after the COVID, this becomes an important aspect and subject for each and every citizen. Everybody are looking forward for the greener pasture and green and the fresh energy and the natural light to come to wade away the health issues. So the initiative of IGBC will definitely help in creating awareness for the people to come over here to put up the shops, and we will also try to reflect the initiatives of IGBC Property Show, inclusive model that we are trying to bring in your companies, and at the same time with the assurance given by the IGBC Council that we would be going in for the sustainable development models so that your industry thrives, and at the same time the individual health, the individual consumption of the natural resources will be as pure as nature. That we would be guaranteeing on behalf of the state government. If you can guarantee us that IGBC will go by the dictates what you are trying to ascribe. The second thing on the governance part also, our Chief Minister, Revant Reddy, and all our colleagues are very keen in encouraging this sort of a model. And tomorrow, the new policies, especially in terms of urban development or the spatial administration, will be taken into account the new issues or whatever the concerns of your IGBC are there, or different stakeholders of this property holders are there. We will be taking them into confidence and try to build a beautiful, healthy ecosystem so that you believe in us, we believe in you. That sort of an ecosystem we will try to build. And anyway, we will be taking our next level of ease of doing business to the next level. We don't want to cut down whatever there's been ascribed. We will take into the next level of ease of doing business. That's what in the early morning when Mr. Revant Reddy Garu, the Chief Minister, was asking me to go to this conference, I told what sort of guarantee or what sort of promise should I be giving to IGBC. He told we would be more flexible, we would be more friendly, we will be more supportive for all the builders, all the property holders, provided they stick to the point where we both together, IGBC or the construction leaders, sail with us, partner with the state of Telangana, and sail together to bring in economic prosperity for the state. We can guarantee it. That is the assurance given by the Chief Minister and also our Council of Ministers, that we will be very friendly, very, very progressive in outlook, and we don't have. And tomorrow, yesterday, if you have seen in the newspapers too, you know, our property values should get increased. So what need to be done? At the same time, keeping the view of about the middle class and lower middle class and the poor people, taking their concerns in view. Tomorrow, as of 5 metropolis, our property values are still less. Same time, you people are the greatest contributors for our treasury. So how well we can safeguard your interest, and as well as to create a beautiful environment for the people to come here in terms of, you know, building industry or construction industry. And tomorrow, you know, our Honorable Minister here is thinking of about how to systemize the irrigation practices, how to build in the real projects, not the artificial projects or, you know, projects which only consumes money, not giving water. So he is on the job, and with his rich, varied experience, I can say that we will take every stream of administration to the next level and see every citizen will be benefited in qualitative experience of their life, not in quantitative maybe, in qualitative experience of the life in terms of all the greener pastures, what they vision it of. I am an industry minister too. We are trying to bring in many semiconductors industries back here. But unfortunately, you know, many a time, this is not a platform to say, but unfortunately, Gujarat is taking a priority. Basically, the Prime Minister's office is taking a hard, resilient stand to take back all the industries which are showing keen interest to invest in Hyderabad and other places, taking back to Gujarat. So we will try to curtail it, but we will also try to bring in so many policies which shall encourage industries to come, which shall encourage all IT players to be their capital cities. We are getting so many GCCs to come here. And in years' time, the GCCs which are in the IT industry, right now the number will be doubled. That's what our vision. And with these few words, and on part of government, we would like to tell you, assure you, we are for you, who would become the partners for our economic prosperity, and see that we will definitely encourage whatever the green initiatives you suggest us on this IGBC Council. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. D. Sridhar Babu Garu. That was very kind, encouraging words you have given to all of us as part of the IGBC Green Building Movement and our developers. Thank you so much, sir. So now may I take the privilege to invite our Minister, Honorable Minister, Shri Uttam Kumar Reddy Garu, Minister of Irrigation, Food and Civil Supplies, to address to the gathering, please.
My dear friend, ministry colleague, and the industry, investment and IT face of our government, the dynamic and charismatic minister, Sridhar Babu Garu, my friend from many decades, Shekhar Reddy, who's been playing a very instrumental key role in CIA Telangana and in all CREDA and all such organizations, Mr. Anand, Mr. Srinivas Murthy, and other distinguished guests at the IGBC Green Property Show 2024, friends from the media. It is indeed a pleasure and a privilege to spend this few minutes with you and to be a part of the inaugural of this Green Property Show. Actually, when Shekhar called me, this is a Friday morning, working day, I said, how many visitors would be there? Hardly anybody. But I'm happy to see that your property show has got off to a healthy start with a decent audience. Sridhar, my friend and colleague, who's really the charismatic face of this government to invite investments, IT and in industries, has spoken very extensively on that subject. I'll just add a few issues to that, a few other points. One, through all those of you who are here on the dais, in the audience, and through my media friends, we would like to send out a clear message to the whole state and to the country and to the global investors that we in this newly formed government intend to make Hyderabad a truly global city in every sense of the word. As many of you know, the global infrastructure in Hyderabad today is largely a part of what we did earlier, whether it's our airport or the ring road or the PV Narasimha Rao Expressway or bringing water to Hyderabad from Krishna and Godavari. Any of this global infrastructure in Hyderabad is a part of what we did when we were in the government earlier, and this time around, I can assure you, we will build up the infrastructure in Hyderabad city to an unprecedented level. As you know, our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Revanth Reddy, has already announced that we are going to develop Musi Front as a riverfront of truly global standards. Second, we are also going to expand the metro rail facilities to overcome the traffic problems in Hyderabad and reach metro rail to the, every nook and corner of the city. At the same time, we will give you a very business-friendly government. Ease of doing business will be the highest in the country. Anybody wanting to make an investment, anybody doing business in Hyderabad will find us the most friendly government. Transparent, friendly, efficient. We will be business-friendly, we will be entrepreneur-friendly, we will be transparent, and definitely whatever needs to promote investment, industries, IT, construction, real estate in Hyderabad, our government will be at the forefront of taking steps for that. I want to again and again assure through the media, through everybody in the state and the country, that our government intends to take Telangana and Hyderabad city to truly global levels. Real estate is largely based on perception. We want to tell you that our government will take whatever steps to create a real momentum in the construction industry, in the real estate, and in investment in these sectors. Please be assured that, we are not like some government, run by a single family or something. This is a government that is truly democratic, truly transparent. All of us are accessible round the clock, round the year. Anybody has any problem, we are available. We are a truly democratic government. We will be available for any issues that you may have. Our single-minded goal is to make Hyderabad, the center of investment, a truly global city with world-class infrastructure. I am also assuring you, Telangana state also will take to another level. We are focused, whether it is agriculture or industry or service sector or any sector, we will take all steps to boost the GDP of the state to also to a different level altogether. I can assure you that, see, we have been in government for about 5 months now, out of which last 2 months have been totally, all of us in elections, and there are some constraints on what we can do. But as the Chief Minister also announced yesterday, day before yesterday, we are now going to focus totally on governance. Any issue that any of you have in industry, in construction, in real estate, and any problems that we have, we assure you that we will take care of them. And I personally believe that not just in India, Hyderabad should be competing with some of the best global cities. We will give you flawless law and order. We will give you global level infrastructure. We will give you ease of doing business. And anything that you feel that is required to boost real estate, to boost industry, to boost IT, to boost construction, and generally the ease of doing business will be the best ever in our present Telangana government. Now about this green energy and the effort that is being made, I must really appreciate my friend Shekhar and Anand, Srinivas Murthy, all of you. I'll just, I'll be very, very short on that. We must never forget what Mahatma Gandhi said. Our planet has enough for everybody's needs, but not for everybody's greed. From the time of Industrial Revolution, our consumption pattern has gone up in an exponential manner, and especially those who can afford it, the consumption of whatever, of power, water, resources, of anything that society can offer, has gone up so many times that now our planet, our Mother Earth, is actually feeling the stress and strain. So we need to go green, not because of anything else. We need to go green for surviving the planet, to leave this earth as the earth that we were born in. మనం ఏ భూమి మీద పుట్టినమో కనీసం ఆ భూమి అన్న మనని మన పిల్లలకి అది వదిలేయాల్సిన బాధ్యత మన మీద ఉంది. For that, whatever green initiatives that are being done, whatever sustainability initiatives that are being done, I think are very welcome. And definitely our government is all for pushing every form of green energy, of sustainability, and all your efforts, Shekhar Reddy Garu and your colleagues, the government is totally committed for that. And I can tell you that, I've seen that among our initiatives are promotion of renewable energy and such like measures. 100% we are with you. Our government intends to boost the consumption of renewable energy by many times. Our government is committed to a net carbon zero society as early as possible. And Sridhar spoke about carbon credits and other things which I don't want to elucidate further. And I'm happy that you are having this, green property show. I'm sure that with a very capable and competent leadership, the property show will be successful. The green property show must be successful. The real estate and the construction industry must boom in Telangana. And It is a great contributor to the economy of Telangana, to the GDP of Telangana. I'll only tell you one thing, those on the dais, those in the audience, and through the media, to our friends who are investors in real estate, in construction, in industry, in IT, we in government treat all of you as partners in progress. Let's take Telangana to new heights. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shri Uttam Kumar Reddy Garu, for your inspiring words. We have noted all the points, sir. We'll make sure we'll work in this line and we work for the Telangana's growth as well as the country's growth. So now may I request Mr. Srinivas Murthy, co-chair of IGBC Hyderabad chapter, to deliver the concluding remarks, please.
Good afternoon, friends. It's indeed a pleasure and a great honor for me to present the concluding remarks. I'm really humbled and honored that two of the ministers of our state, Honorable Minister Uttam Reddy Garu and Honorable Minister Sridhar Babu Garu, have graced this occasion of the second green building property show of the country. Now, I must definitely identify here one thing very clearly, that this is the only green property show of the country which is taking shape here for the second year in consecutive. And it's very important to note that why is it that in the last 1 year, no other city in this country has been able to repeat this, what Hyderabad has been able to do. I think there are primarily three very important points here to be noted. One is the effort of the people, the developers and the buyers of this city and this state, who have shown that meticulous demand and that maturity to demand a green property. It means that as a city, as a state, we are very much concerned about safeguarding the environment, and we have been demanding that from our developers and from the market. Second, of course, goes without saying that without the support of the government, this could not be possible. As I was mentioning, that no other state has been able to hold this green property show, which is the second time we are doing it again in Hyderabad. This speaks volume for the commitment from the government and the administration to support such initiatives. I was very thrilled to note some of the points that both the ministers raised, which is very interesting, that it is a very well-informed contribution that both of you have made. Like the point which Sridhar Babu Garu was mentioning about the brownfield projects. I must bring it to notice to all of you, and also that IGBC is the only organization which has developed 32 rating systems, which is not there anywhere in the world, which means that it can cater to different types of buildings, and we have reasons to believe that each type of building needs to be assessed differently. And I'm sure our target is now to look at the brownfield, because the brownfield projects are the largest footprint which is already available out there. And I think it will not only help, as you rightly suggested, the greenfield projects, it will help the people who are already living in them have a better quality of life by converting them into green projects. So I think that's a very excellent point that you have made. And of course, Uttam Reddy Garu sir has mentioned about the Musi River project. I come from the architects and designers fraternity, and you have been our favorite because of your spouse, who comes from our fraternity. But since you mentioned Musi River, I think on behalf of IGBC, I would request you that why don't we look at Musi River front development project itself as a green project, and we can go for pre-certification even before the project is launched. So that will definitely showcase that the government is committed into looking into each and every aspect of the project as a green project. So I think that would be a great feature to look at. As I was also mentioning you about why we have been able to do this second year consecutively, the first point being that the people of this city, of this state, and the developers are committed to making green projects. The state government has supported, but most importantly also is our leadership, which is provided by Shekhar Reddy Garu, who has been consistently pushing us to the newer boundaries and newer limits to achieve these targets. So I must thank Shekhar Reddy Garu for that. Another very important thing which this green building movement in this country has done is not just the numbers which we have been talking about, which has gone green, but also the public awareness that we have been able to generate. And that awareness is also building up as a demand in the building industry. So I think that is a byproduct which is worth, mentioning here, and we are very proud that people of Telangana state and Hyderabad city are now demanding green buildings without fail, and that has been showcased in the last property show and this property show also. So with this, I would like to also mention here that unlike last year, this year we have added many new features to the property show, and there is everything here for almost everybody who visits here. You have for children, there is a green environmental conscious painting competition. Home buyers, home builders who want to build their small homes can come to see and meet consultants, building products, and understand what are the technologies that are available to make green homes. And also for all of you who are ready to invest wisely in green properties, because that is where the maximum ROI is going to come. So I think in this direction, IGBC, we take great pleasure and honor in showcasing our projects of the city and bringing to all of you year on year. And I take again this opportunity to thank both our Honorable Minister Sridhar Babu Garu and Uttam Kumar Reddy Garu for gracing this occasion. And I would like to thank all our participant builders and developers who have showcased their projects here, all our IGBC lead APs who have verified and scrutinized all these projects, whether they are green or not. We are very thankful to you, to the IGBC team which has really put in hard work under the leadership of Shekhar Reddy in making this whole show a great success for the second year. With this, I would like to invite all my dignitaries on the dais to please rise for the occasion, and we'll have a group photograph. And we would like to, on behalf of IGBC, present green saplings to our guest of honors of the day. Thank you.
So may I request Shekhar Reddy Garu to hand over the green memento to Sri Uttam Kumar Reddy Garu. May I request Shekhar Reddy Garu to also give the memento to Sri Sridhar Babu Garu. So with this, we come to the end of the inaugural session. We once again thank all our dignitaries to giving their time, their precious time out of their busy schedule and being part of the inaugural of IGBC Green Property Show 2024. So now we request all our participants to please visit our stalls, and also as our dignitaries also have indicated, we have awareness sessions going on all 3 days on the multiple topics of the sustainability. So we request you to please go through our awareness sessions also. You can be part of it and to know about more on sustainability concepts.